Welcome, folks, to the historic train depot. We are the Deguello Gunslingers. We're going to do a short comedy skit for you today. But first, I have a couple of points I want to point out. First, I want to talk a little bit about the firearms we use. The firearms we use are actual firearms. They are capable of shooting live ammunition. However, for our safety and yours, what we fire is known as a Hollywood safety blank. They have an effective safety range of 7 to 12 feet. Even though there's no projectile coming out of the end of our barrel, there is a lot of heat and fire coming out of the end. So we ask that you honor our safety line, which is from the concrete all the way back that way, you're safe, and from the back of this car that way, and from the 2 light posts that way. Then, as long as you stay behind that, you'll be theoretically safe. We do not charge folks to come up here, and they didn't charge us. So, with the spittoon down front after the show, if you like our show, or if you don't like our show and just want us to go away, if you can afford to spare $1 or $2 into the spittoon, it'll help make that happen. The Deguello Gunslingers uses the money for traveling expenses. We can travel to several different events throughout the Southwest and entertain folks such as yourself in cooperation with the Reenactment Guild of America. Now our skit today involves a mercantile. And we have a mercantile run by none other than Flashing Fanny Ferguson. But her building is invisible. So you gotta reach way back when you were as smart as this little guy right here. Pull that imagination back out and imagine that mercantile sitting right by that chair. That being said, we'll begin our skit. There's very few things in the American Old West, as many people around this territory can tell you, that identified a man more than his cowboy hat. And this is the story of one man and his cowboy hat.
Okay, Crossfire, come on now. We've got to go to the mercantile.
I ain't going to the mercantile.
You are going to the mercantile.
No, I ain't going to the mercantile. I don't like the shop. I don't need to go to the mercantile.
You've got to go to the mercantile with me because we've got to pick up our supplies for our trip back east.
I ain't going back east, Rose, and you know it. We talked about this already.
You are going back east, but you've got to go and see my mother.
Oh, I ain't going back and see your mother especially. I ain't going back east, Rose, and we talked about this before. I'm a rancher. I got things to do here in town. I can't be traveling back east. I got things to do here.
You've got a foreman that can run that ranch. You are going back east with me.
You know that foreman can't do what I gotta do. You've seen him. You know how he works. Come on now, I ain't going back east.
I said you're going.
Rose, your package came in.
What'd you do, Rose?
Oh, I got you a surprise.
Oh.
Come on, Crossfire.
Oh, isn't it pretty?
That's a pretty box. There can't be nothing there for me.
It's a new hat.
Oh, Rose! That ain't no hat.
Well, you can't wear this hat back east, though.
I can't wear this hat anywhere.
This one's got a hole in it.
Well, I've had that hat for a long time. That's my hat.
You're going to wear this hat.
I ain't wearing this hat, Rose.
You are wearing that
No,
hat.
I'm not, Rose. I'm not wearing this hat.
You're going to wear that hat.
I ain't no dandy. I can't wear this hat. I'm a rancher. I'm humiliated.
Hello, Crossfire. Supposed to be the toughest rancher in the Southwest.
Oh, you can fool me by the way she dragged him into town.
Hey, Shifty. You say we go in that saloon and I'll relieve you of some of that hard-earned money you got today.
We'll see about that. Did you see that, Rose? Did you see that?
Oh, Rose, come on inside. I got new material in. We can make you some new dresses. You will be the envy of every girl back east. Come on.
Okay, Crossfire, I'm going to the mercantile. You don't want to go in? You stay out there. But don't you move!
I ain't wearing that hat. I got my own hat I'm gonna wear. if I join you for a hand or two?
Well, we could probably deal in another. Yeah.
We can take that money. What kind of game you boys playing anyway?
Oh, we're playing one of the oldest games in the West. Any man that's worth his salt knows the rules this great. What happened to that fancy fancy hat you missed the spot?
I ain't gonna wear that hat. You can't make me, nor can she make me wear it either.
I don't know about that. I know you're missing it.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, how many cards here, Skinny?
Give me two.
Two. Okay, here's one. And there's two. How many cards here for you, Crossfire? You just gave me 5. I don't reckon I need any more. Don't need no more. Okay, well, you're gonna take 2 more. There's 1 and there's 2.
Alright, I'm gonna start this out. $20 bet.
Okay, I'll see that. Okay, I put my 40 in there.
Hold on there, Crossfire. Let me explain this to you. I started out with 20. Saw that 20. Raised it 20. That makes it 60. So when they will stay in that pot, you need to put $80 in that pot.
$80. 80?
Trust me. Trust me.
Okay.
Alright. I'll see that 80. I'll raise another 20.
I'll see that 20 and I'll raise another 20. Okay, I'll put my 40 in there.
See, you had 80. I saw that 80. That makes 160. I raised it another 20. That makes it 200. He saw that 200. Raised another 20. That's 220. So they will stay in that pot. You need to put in $240.
$240? $240. Okay.
Alright. I see that 240. I'll raise it another 20.
Okay, and I'll see that 40 and I'll raise it another 40. Okay, put my 40 in there.
Alright, we had 240. I raised another 20, that makes 260. You raised another 20, that makes 300. So Naval, stay in that pot. You need to put $400 in that pot.
$400.
Trust me.
Yep. All right, there it is. Okay, I come.
You got any fives?
5.
5.
Go fish.
Go fish.
You mean I won this game? I ain't never played this game before and I won all the money?
What are you doing, Cub? Right. I forgot we were supposed to call for 7s. More important than that, how are we going to get our money back?
You know what? I think he cheated us.
Hey, wait. I don't want any trouble in my saloon.
No, I think you may be right, 50. I think he didn't need nothing, but a no down, dirty, worm-sucking varmint from Yuma.
Yeah, we ought to get a rope. You go outside and hang him.
Kate doesn't want any problems there, saloon. I think maybe him and I ought to go out there on that street right now, settle it like men.
Don't you know you ought never, ever to touch another man's hat? I'm putting you boys on warning right now. Don't you never touch my hat. You understand that? You know what? I don't like cheats either. You know what? You can call me names if you want to. You can spit on my boots. You can make fun of my horse. But don't you never, ever touch my hat. Never.
Well, what do you think about that, Freshflower? Well, they come What are you doing?
You started it.
Well, I'm fixing to finish it, too. And I'll show you what we do with card cheats. Comes from.
Fanny! Oh, Fanny, what do you think all that noise was?
I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't know.
Prosper, what are you doing coming out of that saloon? And where's that hat I bought you?
Right here, Rose. I got this hat you bought me 20 years ago. If you take your spectacles, you could see that.
That's not the hat I'm talking about. I'm talking about that new hat. Where's that brand new hat I bought you? What did you do with it? Where's that hat?
Rose, here it is.
There's that pretty hat.
like to have your pictures taken with the group, step on up. We're not camera shy.
We're not actors either.